All right, so welcome everyone. Are you all awake? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, welcome. Can I have a round of applause for your welcome ceremony? Thank you for all being here. Thank you for being on time. That's very important. You're setting a really good example. We're very happy to have you all here. Now, we're going to start your ceremony so we can get ahead with other things as well. I'm going to give the floor to Jing, and she can take you through the agenda.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, I forgot to use this. Yeah. Good morning. Most of you are awake. I'm very glad. So, welcome to ICE 2018, your International Cultural Experience Program, the Global Summer School. This year we have 252 students here and 15 staff visitors. So in this room, we have about 300 people. And this morning, what are we going to do? We will be here about 2 hours, and you will find out who we are, and we will have the opportunity to learn more about you as well. And then in the meantime, we will find out why you are here and talk about the aim of the program and also have the overview of what you will be doing these 3 weeks. And in the end, we will talk about the rules, expectations, and the awards you will get. So before we do that, and I'm going to give you a heads up. There's no scheduled fire alarm this morning. If the alarm goes off, it is real. Okay, so when that happens, we just need to go through that door or the doors on the sides. We need to gather, basically turn right here and gather in the open field. Okay, so now let's put our hands together for Ben Matthews to give us the official welcome on behalf of Lancaster University.
I use this one. Okay. So, welcome to the University of the Year here at Lancaster University. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome you all today. First of all, I'll introduce myself and then talk a little bit about this programme and what we believe as a university the benefits of the programme are here. So, I'm Ben Matthews, I'm the Head of Strategic Initiatives, and my focus is on supporting the university develop cooperations, partnerships and exchange with other universities and other students around the world. Fundamentally, it's about friendship and collaboration, how we can all, by coming together, achieve more. Lancaster University is a very global university. 1/3 of our academic faculty come from other parts of the world outside of the UK, and a similar number of our student population equally come from places outside of the UK. It's something we're very proud of at Lancaster, and it's something that makes Lancaster different. It's something that makes Lancaster stand out. Now, I suppose I'd like to say a little bit about how we've come to this point of a university in the northwest of England and how we've achieved that, and what that opportunity means to you. So, in terms of what this opportunity means to you, this mix of students from around the world presents us with an opportunity to come together, to collaborate, and to make friends. We know that by coming together we can achieve more. We know that employers want students, want graduates who are able to collaborate, work with others, who are able to understand a little bit more about people who come from other parts of the world. And I think that's exactly what this programme can help you to achieve. Employers talk about global competition. They talk about people who are able to work in teams with people that are different from themselves. We know that 90% of students want to gain these skills. They want to gain these graduate experiences that they can use when they're in the world of work. And we know that you all have stepped forward. So if 90% of students are saying they want to gain these experiences, we know that the people in this room have made a deliberate effort to get those experiences, to travel outside of their home country, to take that risk of the unknown, to join a program such as this, to gain experiences that will see them set apart from the crowd, that will see you able to talk to employers in the future, at interview, on your CV, about the experiences you've got, and demonstrate that you are able to understand and work with others. But to really gain these experiences, you can't just be a participant on this program. You have to fully immerse yourself in the opportunities that will present themselves in the 3 weeks ahead. Now, you've picked this program, and I'm sure you've seen the schedule, but the opportunities that present themselves are quite a myriad. From travelling to London, to seeing the bright lights, to seeing Big Ben, to seeing our Houses of Parliament, through to visiting local farms and meeting the animals and the farmers, the backbone of the Northwest in terms of the agricultural economy, to meeting local businesses and SMEs. Lancaster stands apart because of the connections that we have with small and medium-sized enterprises, those SMEs that are the engine room of the UK economy. When you meet those businesses, it's your opportunity to understand a little bit more about how they work and what they mean to the British economy. It's also, of course, an opportunity for you to meet academics. There are a range of academic lectures and seminars during this programme, and it's an opportunity not just to experience the content of those lectures, but also to observe how they're similar and different to the lectures and the academic programmes and the academic delivery that you experience at home as well. So each of these opportunities, be it in London, on a farm, in a business, in a lecture theatre, in a seminar room here at Lancaster University, provides you an opportunity to understand a little bit more about how things work here in the UK. But I think what's really important is the people around you. I suspect at this moment in time you're sitting with people you know, understandably, with friends. We've made a deliberate effort, and you'll find out as this morning unfolds, to break you into colleges. It's, again, one of the standout features of Lancaster University. And the reason that we break people into colleges is because they're an opportunity for you to form a new team, a new friendship group, in a way that enables you to understand more about the people here on the programme with you. So we're all here in the Great Hall now, and just last week this room was filled with parents, friends, family and loved ones as we celebrated our undergraduate graduation ceremonies. That was a moment of celebration as those students joined, obviously as they graduated, as they took that moment to move from university into the world of work or going on to their next phase of study. And of course, you'll all follow in their footsteps too. And I think my message, from my experience, from observing these programs and from my own role working with partners, is to take the opportunity to make friends, understand a little bit more about the people that are on the program with you. Because people in this room now, in common with the graduates who were sat in this room last week, will be your friends, and they'll also be your potential academic and employer network as you leave. So once you leave here after 3 weeks, you'll have the opportunity to pick up the phone, pick up WhatsApp, pick up WeChat, email, Skype, 300 people from around the world. And that gives you a network, that gives you an opportunity. And I think that's something that you can grasp while you're here. So make the most of every opportunity that's presented to you. So some of this might sound hopefully quite obvious and quite straightforward, but I just wanted to take one illustrative example of how this has happened. We've been running this program for 7 years now, and a number of the staff that have that accompany you are friends of mine. We've developed those relationships over quite some period of time, and we've gone through a similar journey to the one we've described in terms of making friends, getting to know each other, and supporting each other to develop these programs. And for me, this journey's been going on for about 8 years when we first developed our program. And one of the first programs we developed was with Sunway University. We worked in collaboration. We figured out what a good program would look like, and we put it together. And 7 years on, I'm very pleased to say that 2 of the students that attended that first program actually just a few weeks ago got married. And here they are. Greg and Katie. It's slightly grainy from Facebook. So I was thinking about this and I thought, I'm not aware of any marriage having come from a program that happens here at Lancaster University. So in addition to encouraging you to make the most of the opportunities, to think about how you build up those friendships, to think about how you use those employer connections, to think about how you're going to make the most of every opportunity, to think about how you're going to ask questions and challenge the content that's coming to you from an academic perspective, to think about how you're going to engage with businesses, with the farm visits, with the other opportunities you have to get out in the UK. I'd encourage you to look around you, because in Sunway they have a marriage, in the UK we don't. So I feel under some pressure. So I'd ask you all to look around you, to make the most of this opportunity, and to take every last drop of experience you can from this 3 weeks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ben. So apart from what we would like to do, or to learn from this program, basically Ben implies there's something else you can get out of this program. So, so next, what I'm gonna do next is to introduce you to the team. So I'm gonna start with myself. I am Jing, and I'm the Global Experiences Manager. This year, I have the pleasure to run the Global Summer Schools. So we have 4 summer programs altogether this year, and we successfully completed one already, which is about the leadership. And the second one is still running. A group of students were here last week, and now they are enjoying the Lake District. So if you enjoy this program too much, next year you can consider the other 2. In general, I manage the program development, work with colleagues to recruit students like you, and also oversee the delivery of these programs. So now I'm gonna introduce my team. Come on, coordinators.
Good morning, everyone.
So we have 5 coordinators together. Avye is the lead one. She coordinates the delivery of such programs on a day-to-day basis. And we have Gareth, Haley, Ollie, and Oscar. They have been working on this program very hard for 3 weeks. And they are the people who make things happen. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. So can you briefly say who you are, how international you are, and, what you look forward to most during these 3 weeks?
Hi, everyone. So my name is Avyi. I'm the Global Experiences Coordinator. I coordinate the day-to-day activities for this program along with this amazing team. As you can tell from my accent, I am originally from Greece. I came to Lancaster last year for my postgraduate studies. And I loved it so much, I stayed. And I wanted to continue contributing to the international experience of all students, or as many of the students that we could get here. So I'm very excited to be part of this program. I really look forward to meeting you all and working with you throughout the next 3 weeks. And yeah, I'm really excited that you guys are here, so thank you.
Hi, I'm Gareth. I'm one of the coordinators. I'm a PhD student and an associate lecturer in politics here at Lancaster. To echo what Avie said, because I don't have anything exciting about my nationality to say, really looking forward to working with all of you. Sorry, I've been prodded to remind you that I'm half Welsh. I can feel the ripple of excitement in the room of meeting a Welsh person. But you'll find out someone's much more Welsh than me. But I'm really looking forward to the next 3 weeks with you guys, getting to know you. Any problems, any questions, please come and find me, and I will try and sort them out for you. And now Hayley.
Hi everybody, I'm Hayley. It's lovely to meet you all. I've met some of you yesterday as well. A little bit about me. I just graduated last week in here, so it's nice to be here without the gown and the hat on. I did a Masters in Geography. I'm a little bit international. I'm Welsh. I'm much more Welsh than Gareth. It's a really beautiful country. You guys should go on the weekend trip if you get a chance. I also did my study abroad in America, so I did a lot of travelling to Canada and Hawaii and places like that. And I am most looking forward to Showcase because I'm really excited to see you guys' different talents, and I think it's going to be an amazing 3 weeks. I'm really excited. So yeah, thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Oliver. I'm also an events coordinator, as we all are. I graduated last year from Lancaster, and I'm not very international. I'm from about half an hour down the road from here. But I did go and volunteer in South America for quite a while, which is fun. I dug a lot of holes in a rainforest and moved a lot of stones around to build toilets and things. But yeah, so I guess I'm reasonably international. And like Hayley, I'm looking forward to the Showcase, which will be next week, which will be amazing. It'll be in here. We're gonna hopefully see lots of amazing acts from you guys. And yeah, thank you.
Ole, did you say you are almost a half Malaysian?
Oh, yeah, so last year I've got quite a few friends now from somewhere because I worked as an ambassador last year. And the guys there started to tell me that I was half Malaysian. As you can tell, yeah, very Malaysian. Probably not, but hey.
Yeah. What is the?
Oh yeah.
What can you say in Malaysian?
So they taught me how to say one thing in Malaysian, and I apologize for my pronunciation, but it goes Aku cinta padamu. Is that right? Is that right?
Yes,
Apparently that means I love you in Malaysian or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Oscar. I'm really bad with microphones. I'm not going to use a microphone because I will deafen you if I use a microphone. I prefer to use my own voice. I'm English, but I'm from down south, so I sound posh. Well, I think apparently I do. I do sound posh, apparently. So I'm from an area called Bath originally. So you have to say Bath, you can't say Bath. If anyone says Bath, it's wrong, it's Bath.
Bath.
Bath, grass, park, yeah, you'll get it. So I worked in this program last year. I went abroad to China on one of the trips last year with our students, and I also went to the USA this year with our students. And what am I most looking forward to? I'm kind of looking forward to, as we go throughout, kind of getting to know you all, seeing how you get to network. As Ben said earlier on, this program provides a unique opportunity in the fact that you're going to meet people that you never would have had the opportunity to meet, most likely. You're going to be able to develop connections with even British businesses. Because this year we're working with a new company called Booths, which is a big multi-million company up in the northwest. Some of you will get to meet a lot of their chief officers. You're going to meet some other big local companies which are really important to the local economy. So you're going to have opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise had, and I'm looking forward to working with you and helping you to take the most of these opportunities. So thank you.
Thank you, team. Okay. So Oscar basically mentioned.
Are we sitting down now?
You could, yes.
Yeah.
So ICE program, it's always, the design and planning of it is always focused on 4 areas. Oscar just highlighted one area, business engagement, but also this program also has academic learning, cultural exchange, community volunteering, and business interactions. Yes, so this year we are always committed to constantly improving the program. And this year we have some new changes. So that's why let's welcome our academic team. So, out of you, 252 people, some of you will do the will take this program as a credit. So can anybody tell me, if you take the credit, what is the module name? Does anybody know? Anybody? Oh, are you too shy to say? Can team leader or ambassador tell us, please? What's the module? If our participants take the credit.
We have someone with their hand up.
Okay.
International competency, something like that.
Intercultural communication and community engagement. That's the module name. So that's why we have this new team, and they are hired particularly for this purpose. You will not only go to the academic lectures, and then you will have the opportunity to work with your seminar tutors, and then they will help you reflect what you learn in the lecture room and what you learn through the activities. And just try to translate this into your current studies, your CV, and your future planning. So I will hand this to Johnny so that, yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Johnny Unger. I work in the linguistics department at Lancaster University. And I have been involved in different summer programs for many, many years, about 15 years. But this is my first year with ICE. So I'm very excited to work with all of you and to get to know you. And I'm also very excited about the academic program that we have this year. And I'll tell you a bit more about that later. Just a bit about myself. I am from Austria, and when I say that to people, they go, Australia. And then I say, yes, because my mother is from Australia. So I'm Austrian-Australian, or Australalian, I prefer. And I have lived in Lancaster for a long time. Before that, I lived in Scotland, and before that, I lived in Austria. So I've traveled around a little bit, but I also very much like working here at Lancaster because I get to meet so many international students, and you are the latest group that I'm really looking forward to meeting and to working with. And I'd like to now hand over to our academic tutors, who are each going to say a little bit about themselves.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bing Bing, and many of you might have found out that I'm originally from China, and I have been here for 8 years. I'm currently working in the management school, and I teach the business side of things, a lot of subjects. I don't want to bore you out, just to give you a few. I teach entrepreneurship, family business, and innovation. If any of you are interested in such area, I'll be more than happy to introduce you into the field. But just to let you know that many of you might have not get used to the Lancaster weather. Just a tip, always bring umbrellas, never trust the weather report. That's my experience at least. All right, welcome, and I'll pass it down to Jenny.
Thank you. Good morning, hello. I'm Jenny Watts. I'm very new to Lancaster. I am originally from East Yorkshire, so the other side of the country. But I've also lived and worked in Austria for several years. My background is psychology, so I did a doctorate in psychology. But recently I have retrained as an English teacher, and I'm very happy to be here, and I look forward to getting to know all of you in the course of the next 3 weeks. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Thomas. I'll be teaching some Grisdale and Furness students, and when I was here at Lancaster myself, I was in Furness, so I can say it's a great college. I graduated from Lancaster. I've taught at Lancaster a little bit, and I've also taught in China, I taught in middle school, so I think they were a lot younger than yourselves. And other than that, I've taught in some schools across England as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you are in the classroom and helping you with your academic tasks as well. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Jessica. I'm from London. I recently graduated my PhD in history. My specialism is the history of international relations and 20th century Britain. I've taught in lots of different places in the UK, but I also lived for 2.5 years in Japan, and I taught there for 2 years in secondary schools teaching English. And I think that's all I'm going to say for now, and I'll hand back over
Which
to you.
college do you
Which
look
college?
after? Yeah.
Fylde and County colleges.
Do you remember your college? Yeah? Can you say hi to Jessica, please?
Hi. Oh. Looking forward to meeting you.
And who belongs to Tom's? Hi. And for Jenny?
I'm with Pendle and County. No,
Pendle and County.
No, I'm County. Grisdale? Grisdale. I'm County. Okay.
We're very confused about the colleges.
Lovely people, I'm sure.
Okay, all right. Thank you, guys. Okay.
Thank you.
The people you're going to meet next are very important to you because you're going to spend time with them on a day-to-day basis. They're going to be your friends. They're going to be your advisors. They are going to introduce you to probably the most authentic student life at Lancaster. So let's welcome team leaders and ambassadors. Can you all stand up? Can we all stand up to say hi? Thank you, team. And so we are lucky, you are the biggest, the group for out of the all summer programs. And then, we have 252 people, right? And I don't know whether you know, in the nursery, kindergarten in the UK, what's the ratio? How many children does one nurse look after? Do you know? Anybody knows? Sorry? 10. Actually, it's 8. But if you look at yourselves and altogether, this team and the team totals up about 40 people, and then you are 252. The ratio works out is about 1 to 6. Actually, you are very lucky because there are so many people here to look after you, to make sure you have the best global experience here and to enjoy your experience here at Lancaster. So, and on top of that, you also have your staff visitors to accompany you, except students from Gitam and from France and from Sichuan University. So the rest of you all have your staff visitors. So lucky people. And because we say if a person is willing to spend the time with you, and then you are very lucky. So, and last but not least, the ICE team is a part of the Global Experiences team. We have all the rest of the colleagues here. And in your journey coming to Lancaster, these people have spent time and been making an effort to smoothline the process. So can our Global Experiences colleagues stand up and to say hi, please? And also we have 3 in the back. Come on, stand up. Thomas, Tom, and Sarah. So, through this, during this process, and for example, Jane, our head of global experiences, and she has become the visa queen. Because all of you have come on the short-term study visa, so that's the new change this year. So Jane, would you like to say a few words to welcome our participants, please?
Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm delighted to see you all here, and it's clear that my visa advice was right, because you are all here. So I hope, seriously, I do hope that none of you had any difficulties getting your visas. We were hoping that it was going to be a very smooth transition to the new process, and it looks as though it's worked. So I hope you have a fantastic few weeks here. Hopefully the weather won't be too wet, despite what's been said about the Lancaster weather, and that you have a great time. Look forward to meeting you later.
Thank you, Jane. So our Global Experiences team, and you are here to do basically to study abroad for short term, 3 weeks, right? And then our team also does the study abroad for a semester and for a year. And also in the future, if you want, through this program, you learn about the postgraduate studies, you can come here to do your master's. And then we have the team members like Tom and Sarah. And then we also do the kind of outbound programs like this. And then they can help you to travel to New York, to Boston, to Malaysia, to China, to India, and also to Europe. So that's what we do. Okay, so I'm gonna hand you over to Haley, and we will learn more about you now.
Thank you. I'll use this one. Thanks, guys. So now you know. Is this on? Hello? Yeah. So now you know a lot about us, and now we'd like to know a little bit more about you guys. So one by one, I'm going to introduce the different universities, and I'm going to ask a delegate to come up and speak. So can I get a woo from Sunway students, please? Give us a wave. Wave to everyone. And can I please invite a delegate from Sunway University to come up and tell us a little bit more about who you guys are? Yeah, you can go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
On behalf of the Sunway University Management and Sunway students, we are most grateful to be here today. Yeah, we come from Sunwayan, we come from a cohort of 105 students, which is 42%. Just now I worked out of the 252. 42% flying for 15 hours, all in one plane. I had the privilege to come a week earlier than you. So in that sense, I had great opportunity to have meetings with Ben Matthews and his team. Got privileged to get to know Jing, Avia, where's Sarah? Oh, Sarah is at the back. And Joe, and it's so good to know that there's a big team all together for the ICE program. Yeah, we are in the 8th year of partnership with Lancaster University on ICE, and we started with only 33 students. Look at us now, we are 105 of us, and I can say that over the years, the students who have gone through ICE have spoken so wonderful things in their study life. So this is a good program, and the very much we have participated in the program is that we believe that you get to experience globally in living here for 3 weeks. You get to learn about different cultures of people that you will be meeting. We believe that by sharing ideas and experiences and new perspectives, you get to better yourself much better. Okay? Ben actually stole my story. I wanted to say that we are in the 8th year of partnership. We started on very well, very much on academic and living of learning from one another. But over the 7 years of partnership, that's where you saw how Katie and Greg have met at Sunway. When they were there, I think there were about 22 of them were in Sunway in our first exchange program. And they found friendship, they found love in one another. So Ben is not wrong to say that, look at who is sitting next to you. I would like to say that, you get to learn, you get to have great opportunities, and you may have a life transformation experience, ... Okay, enjoy yourself and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much to Sunway University. Next up, we have GD Goenka World Institute. Can I get a woo and a wave from you guys? Where are you? Where are you? Give us a wave. And yeah, I'd like to invite a delegate from this university to speak, so welcome.
Hello, everyone. Namaskar. Good morning. I'm Anuradha Tiwari, and it's a great pleasure to introduce GD Goenka in this summer school. With Lancaster University, GD Goenka have 9 years of collaboration, academic collaboration. Our collaboration started with Lancaster in 2009, and it's still going on. When we talk about summer school, the first batch went in 2010, and that was a great, great experience. And this experience is still continuing. And when we talk about this time, the teams, they are very, very helpful, and we looking forward. I have 7 students from India where I am accompanying them, and they are there, and they are looking forward for this experience. Thank you so much for your help, and we are looking forward to learn. As Ben has said, that's a great, great opportunity to see the different cultures, to see different opportunities, and to learn about that. And I'm looking forward for that, along with my students. Thank you so much for the entire team.
Thank you. Thank you so much to Goenka University. Next up, we've got Lancaster University, Ghana. Can you guys give us a wave? Say hey. Woo! I'm very glad that all of you have finally made it to Lancaster. And I'd like to invite a delegate from Ghana to come and speak with us. Thank you.
Hello. Greetings from Ghana. My name is Divine Amenya, Student Affairs Coordinator for Lancaster University, Ghana. And like we do in Ghana, when I say Ago, I expect you to say Ame. Ago.
Ame.
You need to add a little bit attitude. Ago.
Ame.
So Lancaster University, Ghana was established in 2013 with a student population of 56. Currently, we have 500 plus students with 2 campuses at Lancaster University, Ghana. We have 17 students participating in this year's exchange program, 4 of which are women and the rest are men. We are here to learn from different cultural backgrounds and also bring out the best in our students. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much to Lancaster University, Ghana. Next up, we have BJTU Way High. Can you guys give us a wave? Give us a woo. Hi. And I'd like to welcome the delegate.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Yue from Beijing Jiao Tong University Weihai campus. I'm glad to be here and representing our students and our colleagues. This year, we have 100 students coming from Beijing Jiao Tong University, and 81 of us are from Beijing Jiao Tong University Weihai campus. And what to be mentioned here is that 79 of our students are not only representing Beijing Jiao Tong University, but also representing Lancaster University, because we have a joint institution cooperated by Beijing Jiao Tong University and Lancaster University. We have a very short period of cooperating time, but we have a very exciting history of collaboration. And we have also 2 students coming from Beijing Jiao Tong University, are joint program students cooperated by BJTU and Rochester Institute of Technology. And then we have 19 students coming from Beijing campus. Beijing Jiao Tong University is a very long history university with 120 more years of old. And our Weihai campus only have 3 years of history. And we are very glad to be here, and we are appreciated that we have a lot of help, and we get a lot of I'm sorry. I'm so glad to be here. And before this day, we already traveled around in the UK for 4 days. We have seen beautiful landscapes and beautiful industrial and beautiful villages and beautiful palaces in the UK. And then in the later 20 more days, we will be in Lancaster University and have a very good summer school, have a very beautiful summer memory in our life. So I hope every one of us can enjoy our life here and make as more friends as we can at here. Thanks.
Thank you. Woo. Thank you so much to BJTU Weihai. Next up, we have BJTU Beijing. Give us a wave, give us a woo, guys. Where are you guys? Woo! And I'd like to welcome a delegate from this university.
Stand here.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Would you like to play the video first?
No, I have opening remarks.
Yes, they want to do
No, the video first, and let me control. Yes. Yeah, I can stand here.
Is it not on the screen though?
但我怎么控制 PPT 呢？
哦，你是用 PPT 不是放 video？
两个都有。对。
OK。那我们可以帮你弄，我觉得在那边比较好一点。你觉得呢 ？OK。Can you control the thing for the game? Can we put in the video on first?
Good morning, dear colleagues and students. I'm Luo Jun with Beijing Jiao Tong University, and I'm very delighted to join the opening ceremony. And it is also a privilege to make a presentation about Beijing Jiao Tong University. Before the presentation, I would like to give my heartfelt thanks to the thoughtful arrangement and hospitality of Lancaster University to our delegation. Thank you very much.
You need some help with this one. Is anyone good with technology?
My presentation has 2 parts. The first one is a very short video. Please enjoy.
We're just having some technical difficulties with the screen. Give us 2 minutes. Anyone good with computers? It's connected. No, it's just when we went on the video. Amazing, thank you.
It's working.
It's working, guys. Woo!
All right, technical difficulties fixed. Ready?
Here's the video.
Okay, the second part is very short PowerPoint. I will go through very quickly.
How do I do full screen? Oh, it's already full screen. Oh yeah? Okay, cool. Amazing.
Okay, overview. And yeah, we have over 120 years history, and now it's a national key university of China. Next slide. It has two campuses. One is in downtown Beijing, a perfect location, and the other one in the beautiful city Weihai campus. It is also where Lancaster University College at BGTU locates. And it has that number of postgraduate, undergraduate, and staff members. We have 13 schools, mainly engineering schools, and there are others, science schools and liberal arts schools. What is the features and strengths? Our traffic and transportation ranks world #1 according to the 2018 Shanghai rankings. And we also have a very competitive IT, economics, management, and engineering disciplines. We made a lot of contributions to China's railway projects, such as Qinghai-Tibet Railway, the technologies related with the frozen soil and the GSMR, and the Beijing-Tianjin, Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway, such as the signal and the communication receiving apparatus for 350 km/h bullet train. And we also played an important role in Beijing city rail transport. CBTC was independently developed by our own university. That is our president and the academician and the main researcher of the CBTC. How about our international education? It has more than 60 years history, starting from 1954 till last year. We have over 2,000 long-term and short-term students from over 100 countries. And we offer Mandarin training programs and some undergraduate and postgraduate programs in English media. And we also organize various extracurricular activities for them. Okay, as Confucius said, it is such a great pleasure to have friends coming from afar. So BGTU welcomes friends from Lancaster University and welcome friends from across the whole world. Finally, I wish the ICE 2018 a crowning success. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'd just like to mention that on week 2, we'll have another 5 members from BJTU. They're going to be from part of the computer science cohort, and they're going to be joining us for 1 week. And they're going to travel with you in London. They're going to participate in the activities until the London trip. So you're going to get to meet them in the next week. I'm just giving you a heads up. Can I have the 4 students from GITAM wave their hands? We have 4 students from GITAM India. Vikas is going to tell us a little bit about his cohort. He's one of the 4 students that successfully got their visas. Some of them didn't manage to get it, but they are the lucky ones. So please welcome Vikas on the stage.
Good morning all. Good morning ladies and gentlemen present here. I am Vikas, student from Geetham University, pursuing my final year of engineering in mechanical. I am looking forward to grasp comprehensive education of global standards with a high sense of discipline and social relevance in a serene and invigorating environment. I came here to forefront among top centers of learning and research. It's very happy to meet different people among different parts of the world and to mingle with you all. And Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management, popularly known as Geetham, was founded in 1980 by an inspired group of eminent intellectuals and industrialists in Andhra Pradesh, led by Dr. MVVS Murthy, He is a former member of parliament and popular philanthropist. Our alumni, who are spread worldwide in various sectors, both in technical and management, are TAS, part of prestigious organizations like the UPs, IITs, and IIMs, Stanford University, to name a few. There are CEOs of reputed firms in the US, UK, Australia, and a host of other countries. Our motto is to become a global leader in higher education. The three cardinal principles of Geetham, strive, serve, and thrive, encapsulate the quintessence of human life, that is, it is only through striving for the purpose of serving that one can thrive in life. The kindling light with its bright rays represents Geetham and its many faculties of study spreading throughout entire universe. The light of knowledge is pure and can kindle million more lights, thus spreading the effulgence beyond horizons, dispelling the darkness of ignorance in the entire globe. Geetham University believes that we have to grow together by working together. I welcome everyone once again on behalf of Geetham University to International Cultural Experience. Finally, I would like to end with some few words. We Indians are culturally integrated, even though with number of castes and creeds in the entire nation. Whichever the country you go, wherever you step into, without prizing your motherland, never get into. Thank you for giving me this golden opportunity. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Vikas. Thank you. Next one, we have Hainan University from China. Please welcome on the stage. This is the first time that Hainan University is participating on the ICE program, so this is a very special invitation. I don't have a PowerPoint. Oh, do you have one? Yeah, I can. Yeah. Oh, I didn't receive it. I'm so sorry. Where is it? You want to pick it up? Would you like to stand here? Yeah, sure. Or you can. I can control it. You can control it. Okay. For them to take pictures. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hello everybody, I'm Rosalind. Today, students from other universities and our team leaders ask me, you are a student, right? But now I'll tell you that I'm a teacher from Hainan University, and now I'm responsible for the Students' Union of College of our foreign language. So I'm the staff for our Hainan University. And then I'll introduce our university for you from the three parts: basic information, beautiful scenery, and international training. Our university started from 1958. It's located in coastal city Haikou. You know, the next you can see the PowerPoint. So the map is our country. I enlarged the picture so you can see where is Haikou. This area is our university. There are 12 students and 1 teacher in our team. Yesterday we went to Lancaster Castle. Very amazing and interesting. We are a happy family.
You're fast.
So this is the north gate of our university and the basketball court. Old teaching building corners the campus. The International Student Dormitory and the Dongpo Lake. This lake is famous in our campus, lovers' favorite place. So next, I'll introduce the international training for you. Our university pay more attention on the training of student international talents. This year, we sent thousands of students to the famous universities all over the world to further their study. For example, Columbia University, Singapore University, and Newcastle University, Japan, Wadasa University. We have signed the MOU with Lancaster University in March this year. So I hope the next one university will be the Lancaster University. We can take the contact. Okay, this website are our college and university. It's really our pleasure to take part in the summer program with my students, and I will pay my attention to their safe and your safe. So welcome to China, to Hainan University, to College of Foreign Languages. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Who do we have next? Okay, so we have one delegate from Sichuan University, China. Can I have the delegates stand up and wave their hands? Where is Xin Huang? Where, you want to stand up? And wave, everyone? We have one single student from Sichuan. I'll try to give a short overview of what you asked me in your email. So basically, Xin Huang found the program through a friend from Hainan University. So she came along from a Hainan University friend, which is really sweet, and we are very happy to have you on the program. And what Sichuan International Studies University, referred to as SISU, is located in Chongqing, China? Yeah? Chongqing? It's a full-time undergraduate college established in 1950. It has 3 different campuses, and it's very known for its training of foreign languages, international studies, international business, and foreign culture. So anything, I'm guessing, international, this university is really good at. It has the spirit of being loyal to the people and serving the country, and the quote and spirit that they'd like to enhance in all their students is about unity, diligence, rigor, and truth-seeking. So we're hoping that this delegate from Sichuan International Studies represents all these values and is happy to share it with you all. Thank you. And last but not least, we have one person coming all the way from France, only person representing Europe on this program. Please give a round of applause for Maureen. Maureen, thank you. Thank you for being part of this program and finding us. Maureen comes from Jean Moulin University in Lyon. The university is known for its law, humanities, and social sciences. It has 3 different campuses and 29,000 students in the university, and Maureen is one of them, and she's representing Europe this year. So thank you. And the next session of your welcome ceremony is Why Are You Here? And Johnny is going to take you on the reasons why you're here today and for the next 3 weeks.
Okay, so this is the question I have been asked to discuss with you. Why are you here? This is not a philosophical question. I'm not asking why are you here on this earth, but rather why are you here in Lancaster? And maybe the answer is, someone told me I had to come. But I hope that you also have some other reasons for coming on this program. And so what I'd like to do now is talk a little bit about the aims of our program. Ben has already said quite a bit about this program in general and how it came into being. I would like to talk a little bit more specifically about some of the things that we hope that you will get from this program. And the first thing here is quite a complicated word for a simple concept: experiential learning. What does that mean? That means you, on this program, will learn in different ways. You will learn in the traditional academic way, which I'm sure you are all familiar with, of listening to people talking and interacting with each other in groups. You will learn that way, but you will also learn by experiencing things. You will learn by doing things. You will learn by seeing and observing things. Now, I think that is something that makes this program different from many other summer schools and summer programs. On this program, we try to get you out of the classroom as much as possible. We want you to visit farms, to visit businesses, to volunteer. We want you to go to London. We want you to go on trips. We want you to talk to each other. We want you to do activities. And all of this is not just fun. It is also an opportunity to learn. So one of the things that you will be learning while you're on this program is you will be learning how to be a better global citizen. We are all used to talking to the people around us, and very often the people around us come from the same place as we do. Here we are in a very international environment, and almost all of you, apart from 2 students, have come with other students from their home universities, from their home countries. But that doesn't mean that you can only speak to those students. Okay, this is a great opportunity to try being a global citizen in an international environment. And the ambassadors and team leaders and the whole team are also part of that international environment. We are a very international group in this room. So we want you to take advantage of that and to really try to think about what it means to live, to exist, to work, to be entrepreneurs, to be citizens in a global world. And that will happen in lots of different ways in this program. And as part of that, something we need to think about as well is how we communicate. All of us grow up speaking one or more languages in our home, in our schools, in our universities. Here, you have the opportunity to work and talk and socialize with people who speak different languages in their homes and schools and universities. So that will require you to think about how you communicate. And this is a key skill in international business, but even increasingly in domestic business. Because the customers of domestic businesses are not always people who come from the same place. Increasingly, we need to think about how we communicate in an intercultural context. And so you will do some work on that. But again, it's something that you can not just learn about in a lecture, but you can actually live it while you are here. We want you to think about how communities work together. During this program, we are a community of students and staff, but also we will be going into the community here in Lancaster and in this region, and we will be looking at how people live and work, and we will be thinking about how communities fit together. So this is a great chance to think about your own communities at home, around the world, globally and locally, and to think about how all that works together. So there will be some academic input. You will hear things in lectures and seminars about this, but also, again, you have an opportunity to experience it. You will have a lot of opportunities to try your leadership and your teamwork skills. And sometimes that will be activities that are lots of fun. For example, sports. Yeah? But that is still a great opportunity to think about your teamwork, to think about your leadership skills. And the same goes for your entrepreneurship skills and your commercial awareness. You will be asked to take part in an activity which requires you to really use your entrepreneurial skills. And again, that's something that you can think about. What are you learning by doing these activities? So finally, we really want you to take something away from this program. But we don't want to give you a list like this and say, you have to learn this, 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 and this. What we want you to do is to do your own reflection. What does that mean? It doesn't mean look in the mirror, okay? It means think about what you are learning. Think about what you are doing. Think about how the things that you are experiencing on this program help you to learn, help you to become a better global citizen. And especially, we want you to be critical. Now, that doesn't mean saying, I don't like my breakfast, okay? What that means is to question things. Why is the UK the way it is? Why is the world the way it is? Why do businesses work the way they do? Ask lots of questions. And you will have formal opportunities to do this in your seminars, but you will also have lots of informal opportunities to do this when you are meeting other students, when you're having fun, when you're going on trips. So see the world around you and see what you learn on this course through a critical lens. Okay? That's what we would like you to do on this program. Now, in order for this program to run successfully, we have a few expectations of you. The first one is very important. Punctuality. Okay? Today, we have got you all to come here, and I was really impressed that almost everyone was here on time. As we go through the program, there will be lots of times when you need to be somewhere. If you are not there, you will not be able to take part in the activity, or you will hold everyone else up. And we don't want that. Okay, so we would like you to be punctual. Now, just to be very clear, one of the things you will learn about when you're thinking about intercultural communication is that punctuality might mean different things in different cultural environments. Yeah? So on this course, punctuality means be there 5 minutes before something starts. Okay? If something starts at 9 o'clock, make sure you are there 5 to 9. With such a large group as this, 250 people, or almost 300 people, including all the staff, it takes a long time to do things. So please be early and help us to make all the activities a success. The second one, again, is vital for the success of our program and our activities. We need you to do things. We need you to participate. We need you to be engaged. If you stand back and let other people do things, they are going to have lots of fun. You are not going to enjoy yourself as much, and you are not going to learn as much. So it is vital that you don't stand back, that you get involved in all the activities. Sometimes that will mean going out of your comfort zone. What does that mean? That means pushing yourself. Okay, sometimes you will have to push yourself to do something, to try something. And this is a great opportunity to do that. And if you look at the most successful people in the world, in global business, the most successful entrepreneurs, they are always pushing themselves to do more, to be more. So we want to encourage you to do that. Now, why does it say journal entries up there? During this program, we would like you to keep a journal, and I will say more about that tomorrow. This is a reflective journal which gives you an opportunity to write about the things that you are learning and experiencing, not just in your classes, but all through this program. And this is going to be a digital journal. Your academic tutors, who you met before, are going to read it regularly and are going to give you feedback. Okay? But mainly, the journal is for you to have a record of what you do on this program and what you learn on this program. So this is an extremely important part of the program. And if you do not complete your journal entries, we will think that you are not fully participating in the program. So it's very important that you do that. As I said, I will say more about that tomorrow morning. Okay, you're getting lots of information today, and I don't want to overload you. But by tomorrow, you should really be thinking about what you're going to be writing in your journal. Fourth on the list, we have openness and respect for others. Okay, this is extremely important in every situation, but on this program, you're going to be learning lots of new things, you're going to be experiencing lots of new things, and you're going to be in groups that involve people who you don't know yet. So when we meet new people, we can be distrustful, we can think, who is this person? I don't know them. We can be scared. And those are natural reactions. But we hope that because you are here, because you have chosen to come on this program, you already have an open attitude to having new experiences and to meeting new people. When we meet new people, it's very important to remember, to come back to intercultural communication, that people do things differently. People eat different food, people watch different films, people engage in different ways in the world, in society. So my advice to you is be open. Try to learn from other people how they see the world. And as part of that, we also need to respect other people's points of view. If somebody has different beliefs than you, if somebody does different things than you, that doesn't mean that you're wrong and they're right, or they're right and you're right and they're wrong. Yeah? It means it's an opportunity to learn about how someone else sees the world. So please be open and be respectful. We also expect you to take responsibility for your actions. While you are here, you are not only representing the institutions that we mentioned earlier on, all the different universities that are your home universities, but you are also representing Lancaster University. When you go out into the community, when you go on trips, you will have your lanyards that say Lancaster University. People will see you as Lancaster University students. So we expect you to act in a way that is appropriate and respectful whenever you are out of the university and also in the university. And also, we want you to be safe. Okay? We don't want any harm to come to you. And fortunately, Lancaster is a very safe environment, and we will look after you. The ambassadors at the back of the room will look after you very well. They'll make sure that nothing happens to you, but you do need to be sensible. If you run across the road and the cars are coming very quickly, the ambassadors won't be able to help you, okay? They are heroes, but they're not going to stop a car with their hand, okay? Well, I don't think so. Maybe we'll see amazing things. So, just be aware of the environment around you. Be aware that although Lancaster is a very safe place, you do have to be careful about traffic and other things. And also think a little bit about your personal belongings. Okay? There is not very much crime in Lancaster. There is not very much theft. But if you leave your beautiful new laptop or your expensive mobile phone lying in a cafe and go away to the bathroom and just leave it on the table there, maybe somebody will take it and steal it. Okay, so keep your valuables with you, cash, expensive equipment, and also when you leave your room, make sure that you lock your door. Okay? So those are just general warnings. I don't want you to be scared or worried. Lancaster is a very safe place, but please just be sensible as well. And your ambassadors can give you advice as well about what it's like living here and what you need to watch out for. So the last thing is we expect that you will have fun on this program. As I said already, if you are enjoying yourself, you will still be learning. You will probably be learning more through the experiences you have if you enjoy them. So we encourage you to take the most of it, to get involved, and to have fun. That's what we expect of you. Now, what can you expect of us? Well, the first is that we are going to offer you this program, which many people sitting over here and around the room have been working on very hard. So we hope that you enjoy it, and we think that this is an excellent program, and also that it is quite exciting, all the different things that we planned for you. So we hope that you feel the same way. We want to give you an amazing experience here in Lancaster and on the trips that you're doing. And this is hopefully going to be something that you remember for the rest of your lives. And as you've already heard from several people, the friends that you make on this program might be yours for life. Now, we can't promise that you will meet someone that you will marry, okay? But we hope at least that you will have an amazing experience and remember it forever. You can expect the same standards of behavior from us that we expect from you. So you can expect us to be open and to be respectful, and that applies to all the staff on this program. You can also expect us to support you, okay? We can't work miracles, we can't solve every problem in the world, but if there is something wrong, if you have a concern, if you need to talk to us, please do come and talk to us. Talk to an ambassador, and they will help, or they will refer you to someone else on the team who can help. Okay, so you can expect our support. And you can expect a friendly learning environment. Okay, we are not going to hit you on the hand with a ruler if you don't listen. Okay, we are not going to shout at you. We are going to try to help you learn in a friendly and supportive environment. And you can expect, as I said already, for us to have some local knowledge and local insights. If you don't understand something that you see or that you hear, ask someone. If you don't understand why people do the things they're doing when you go to visit businesses or a farm or something else, ask the ambassadors, ask the team leaders, ask the teams. And again, you can expect us to have fun. Okay, I've met the ambassadors and I've worked closely with the team, and I can see that they really enjoy what they're doing, almost all the time. Okay? And so you can expect us to be on this journey with you and to have fun as well. So, I've talked for quite a long time now. I'm going to hand back to Avyi, who's going to take you through an overview of the program, and I will see you tomorrow morning when we have our first session and start our academic program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Johnny. So now, next, we're going to have a very brief overview of the schedule that you guys already have in your booklets, very quickly. So we're just going to let you know what's going to follow up. So basically, after the opening ceremony, depending on what college you are and what team leader you have, you're going to have your registration. So it's your chance to get registered with the university, get your student ID, get set up with the system, and all that kind of stuff. At 2 o'clock, all of you are going to be having a welcome to your college session, so you can find out more about what college you belong to, what is the college about. Here in Lancaster, we have the intercollegiate system for all students when they come in and they spend their undergraduate studies here. They all belong to a college. So our lovely college managers are going to lead a session for you at 2 p.m., so you'll have the chance to meet them all. Please be on time. Then we're going to have the welcome party at Fowl Bar. You're going to have some barbecue for dinner and the welcome party. Yes. And lots of music, so be ready. Don't be sleepy, okay? Then we're holding on to Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, I need your attention for this. So in the morning, you're going to have your academic morning. So you're going to have lectures followed by a grouped seminar. So you're going to be grouped by 2 colleges, so you're not going to have your individual college seminar, but it's going to be combined with a different college, so you can get to meet more of the people and have a seminar together. Make sure for both days you're having casual clothes, because right after, it's going to be packed lunch served at the area where you're going to be staying for your lectures, and then you're having a community engagement afternoon. So depending on what college you are, you're either going to go to a farm or you're going to volunteer with a local charity. They've put in some really exciting volunteer projects for you. So be ready for those 2 days. You're wearing casual clothes and trainers that you don't mind getting dirty, okay? I don't want anyone on heels or expensive clothes that is going to get dirty and you're going to whine afterwards. Why? So I'm giving you a heads up. Be prepared. And then in the evening, you're going to have a wide range of evening activities that my amazing team has put up for you. So you're going to look at your schedule and see what kind of activities are on for every night. So your team leaders and staff members are going to collect you from your meal places at dinner, and they're going to bring you to each activity depending on what activity you guys want to do. Okay? Going to Thursday. It's one of our most exciting days of the program. It's College Cup Day. A lot of you might be familiar with. Basically, it's your chance to compete in a lot of sports and very awesome activities. So be ready to get energetic and compete with your teammates in different kind of sports. It's going to be a lot of fun. All our staff members will be participating. All of us are going to guide you and get your spirits up. So be ready for that. You're wearing sneakers and trainers and casual clothes for that, and you're going to wear your college t-shirts. Friday, we have the first introduction of your sustainability and enterprise project. We're having this really cool project this year. So basically, we're having the enterprise team and Green Lancaster team from Lancaster who are going to show you how to create your own enterprise and sustainability project from scratch. So Friday, you're having a training on how to develop your own prototypes and models into small groups. And then on the second week, on Tuesday, you're going to have a whole day creating your own, basically, project. And it's really exciting. Don't worry about it. You're going to get more information. But it's your chance to create something like a big project plan from scratch. And Saturday and Sunday, we're having our weekend trips. So please, please make sure that by the end of the day, you complete a Qualtrics form that asks you what trips you guys want to sign up for the weekend. It's really important you complete this form so we can then see how many numbers we have and send you the relevant payment links. So these 2 forms are posted on the ICE 2018 Facebook group. If anyone has trouble in completing these forms or find them on Facebook, please get in touch with your ambassadors and team leaders on your college and tell them what issues you're having. It's really important we have them signed up by the end of the day, okay? And week 2. Oscar is going to walk you through for week 2.
So you know how earlier on I mentioned I hate using a microphone, yeah?
Sorry.
Here's me using a microphone. So I'm not too loud, am I? So okay, I'm looking at the ambassadors. Okay, good. Why am I using a microphone? It's because it was pointed out to me that obviously up there's me. Hello, hello me. We are live streaming this right now, which means that all around the world people can watch it if they wish, or it will be online afterwards. So this is what the video is, and this is why I'm now using a microphone. So for those online, my name is Oscar Thine, and I'm one of the events coordinators. Hello again. So taking you through week 2. We have on Monday morning, obviously, your academic start again with political context. So I'll talk more about the afternoon. The afternoon's an academic afternoon still, but when we say academic afternoon, you'll be working with your departments. So you will have gone online, hopefully. You will have joined Facebook by the end of today if you haven't already joined Facebook. You'll be part of our group on Facebook by the end of the day if you're not part of our group. And on that group, there is a form, an online form, and one of the questions is about your academic department. Who do you want to work with on this Monday? So it is very important by the end of the day, if you haven't already, you need to complete this form, and there are 2 forms on the Facebook. So by the end of today, you must be part of Facebook. Ask an ambassador or a team leader how to join, and they will take you through it today if you aren't already part of Facebook, because you need to complete these forms so that you go in the right academic department so that you can enjoy that Monday afternoon. If we go on to Tuesday then, obviously you've got your academic morning again, and then we've got Sustainability Enterprise Project Part 2. So as Avi explained earlier on, the Sustainability Enterprise Project, you'll be working in your group towards an end goal of creating this video product. You'll find out more later this week, but you'll be finishing up your work on that day with your group. So if we move on to Wednesday, we've got Industry Morning. So when I introduced myself earlier on, I spoke about some of the new companies that we've formed partnerships with this year. So you could be engaging with a multi-million-pound food company that operates in the Northwest called Booths. You could be visiting a local football stadium. Does anyone support Morecambe here? No. Oh, yeah, Morecambe. Yeah, one person. Anyone support Manchester United here? Yeah, there we are. A few more there. Oh, Morecambe's a bit smaller. But you will see how a football stadium operates. You'll get to work with them. You could be visiting a coffee company, one of the most important local businesses in Lancaster, an independent coffee company. So that is the business morning. If we move on in the afternoon, you've got your seminars, which Avi explained how they'd work earlier on. And then on Thursday, it's Showcase, otherwise known as Teamwork and Production Day. Showcase is the massive, exciting event of this program when you'll be working to put on a talent competition by the end of the day, a talent show by the end of the day. You'll be either working behind the scenes, you could be part of the film crew, you could be part of the tech crew, you could be giving me a microphone to use, which makes me nervous. You could be doing anything part of this exciting day, or you could just be presenting on stage. So again, on this online poll, we have a question of what role do you want to do? Do you want to present the show? Do you want to perform in the show? So make sure you complete that so we know what you want to do. And then in the evening, we have the talent showcase. It'll be a massive event in here, as I say. On the Friday, it's Politics in Action Day. You'll get to better understand how British politics works. You'll get to meet some locally elected members of City Council. You'll get to meet some of the officers who work in the national government. And there's lots of important names attending, and you'll just get a better understanding. You also get to do some debating yourself in a model United Nations setting. So you all get to participate in a debate in the afternoon, and then have the end result of hopefully a final solution to a problem that we will give you, a political problem. And then we have the weekend trips. And again, as I've said, on the Facebook group, there is a form to do with the weekend trips, which you must complete by the end of today. So that's why it's vital we get you on Facebook today, because we need you to complete these forms, okay? So that takes you through the end of week 2.
Okay, so I'm just going to very briefly go through week 3. So from Monday to Wednesday, we have our trip to London. Your team leaders will be taking you around lots of Central London's best tourist attractions. Then you'll have free time in the evening, so that should be fun. So make sure you plan something now. And then I'll just briefly go over Thursday. You have a careers workshop to put together some of the learning that you've had and how to implement things that you learn here to put on your CV, LinkedIn, etc. And then finally, on Friday, you'll find out more about this later, or I think tomorrow, you'll have to do some group presentations for a final assessment, and then that'll be all of Friday, followed by the closing ceremony party, which will be fab. Then unfortunately, the weekend, we're gonna have to say goodbye to you all, but let's not think about that now. So yeah, that was very briefly gone over week 3.
Thank you, Ollie. So the next session of your ceremony is going to be some housekeeping. Gareth will walk us over some important rules that you guys need to be mindful while you're here. He's going to take his serious face on, so please listen to him carefully.
Okay, just very quickly, because we're on a tight schedule. UK law, you can't smoke inside anywhere. Obviously, you can smoke on campus, it's not inside your building. Don't do drugs, be an adult. Leave everything tidy, and the campus is still being used by other people throughout, so please make sure that after midnight, Sunday to Thursday, you're relatively quiet. 1 a.m. Friday to Saturday, relatively quiet. We don't mean silence, just make sure you're not outside shouting outside the accommodation. As we've already been taken through, we do expect you to attend activities. So those universities which do a certificate of participation, we need 90% attendance. If you have a legitimate reason to miss something, can you please inform your member of staff, and they'll inform us. There'll be 3 certificates. I think They're self-explanatory. One's for best group presentation. One is for social media engagement. So students who are putting up pictures, please make sure when you put up pictures on the group, they use our hashtags, which you'll be taken through by your team leaders later on in the day. And finally, a certificate for exceptional participation, which is awarded for people who participate exceptionally. Anything else?
Later on, a section later on.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, thank you, Gareth. So we're going to go briefly over the communication channels. So basically, if you find any small issues throughout the program, the first point of contact should be your partner staff, so basically the staff from your university. If you don't have a partner staff person, that would be us and your team leaders. So basically report it to your team leaders, who are going to then escalate it to the event coordinators and myself if that's necessary. Now, in case of emergency, you guys all have the number of the security loads at the back of your lanyards. If it has to be an exceptional emergency to ring them, but please, you need to also let one of the staff members keep them posted on the situation that's happening before you ring security. You also have the number of our office. So this is your base contact throughout the program. If you need to ring the office, if you have any administrative issues or you need any kind of support in terms of logistics, please ring us. We're there 9 to 5 p.m. But then again, any kind of issues, your first point of contact should be your partner staff and then your ambassadors and your team leaders. So as we said earlier, please make sure you're all part of our Facebook group. Basically, that's going to be our main platform for communication for all of you guys, including staff and students. Any group announcements or any massive announcements we need to make, we'll be posting it there. So please make sure you're all there by the end of today. And please follow us on Instagram. Our account is LU Global. This is the Global Experiences account on Instagram. And if you want to be part of the competition about the best social media engagement, these are our hashtags. So it's ICE 2018, Welcome LU 2018 for all our global summer schools coming to Lancaster. Love Lancaster, because you all love Lancaster, and LU Global. So please use all of them if you're sharing videos, pictures, your experience, any comments, any reflections. We all encourage you to do it so we can all be posted on what an amazing time you guys are having here. Gareth, you're back on the stage.
Oh, hello. Oh, okay, more conduct stuff. So, the same as you'd expect if we were guests at your university, we expect you to behave in a way which markets our university in a positive fashion. We work with a lot of external companies, and we just want to make sure that we keep a solid relationship and maintain a good impression. So you will be seen as Lancaster University students wherever you are. Please make sure that you don't leave people thinking negatively of the university. In terms of departure times for off-campus, they are negotiated with coach companies. Coach companies will not at all enjoy us leaving them for 15 minutes or an hour stood there waiting for us. So please can everyone make sure that they're on time for everything. If you've got any concern whatever about timings for activities, your team leaders and ambassadors will be able to help you with that. Yeah, that's basically it for off-campus conduct. Just make sure you behave yourselves. Cool.
And the last few things to remember before you guys leave. So you always need to wear your lanyards at all times when it's like meals or activities or anything that's happening. Please, please always carry your lanyards. We need to be able to identify you, or if you lose something or if you get lost, you need to always wear this. And always bring your key when you leave your room. Now, we can't have 250 people calling us and say they're locked out of their rooms. You can imagine how hectic that's going to be from our side. So please always remember to bring your keys whenever you guys leave the room, okay? I hope you all have your passports with you because we're gonna go into registration right after the ceremony. So please make sure you have your passports before you go into the registry place. And as we said, please make sure you complete your sign-up forms for the weekend by the end of today. Oscar, would you like to come on stage? Yeah, or maybe Anne would like, yeah. Okay, so this was about recording, so I get to see myself again. We're going to get a photograph for you, so I'm going to try and take a photo. And she's pretty much the director. So before we all split ways to go either registration or lunch, we're just going to get all together here to get a group photo. Opening welcome photo? Yeah? Yeah?
So does everybody remember their college?
We're going to put it up afterwards.
Yeah, but they can't see it, right? It's too small.
Yeah, they have it in the lanyards.
About their college.
Yeah. You all have the college lanyard. Yeah?
And then same thing with this side.